Okay, hello everyone. In this video, I am intending to do a quick playthrough of the Hooded Magpie, and I'm hoping that in this particular playthrough, yeah, I'm able to give you a good idea of how the game works. Um, I am going to really just do a basic gameplay without adding any special rules, so things don't get too confusing. So yeah, the table is practically set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and then I am going to remove uh, 4 cards at random. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I get them. There we go. Okay, and then shuffle this a little bit more just to make things a lot more random. Okay, and with this, oops, yeah, 3 information, 3 tools, and then we are ready to start. So we are at round 1, turn 1, and we are able to encounter 2 mercenaries and 1 knight. Okay. Right now I am interested in getting as much tools as I can, but at the same time, well, we don't know what we're going to face, so I think the safest bet is to really just, go eeny meeny on one of these mercenaries. So I'm going to ignore this mercenary who is recruiting an army. So what's this mercenary going to do? When they recruit an army, because we're ignoring it, wealth is going to go down by 3. That's great. But fear is going to go up by 3, and clout is going to go up by 3. So that's not good. Okay. In that case, I'm thinking, since the knight, if I defeat the knight, I will be able to get either 2 information or 2 tools. This seems to be a good strategy in the game. Although the knight, when you roll 2s, they can steal a lot of your stuff. So I am thinking maybe I should go for up against the mercenary. I can still get 2 tools, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna go for the knight because I'm more interested in information than tools. Okay, so yeah, and for those who haven't seen the previous video, um, information allows me to move to change the die result by +or -1, while the tools allow me to re-roll the dice. And I don't know, personally, I'd like to have more control over my dice rolls because my die rolls are usually horrible. So I want information. So I'm going to go ignore this particular mercenary and see what this knight is up to. And oh, okay, I think I like this. The knight is going up against the guilt-ridden guard. Yeah, and I think in a way, I'm speaking a little bit early, but um, I'm excited for this because either way, I have to roll a 9 or higher. Okay, if I go for trickery, I have to roll a 9 because because the knight is going to put a 2 modifier here, and then if I use force, I still have to do a 9 because the knight adds a +1 to the force test. Okay, I have a feeling I should just go for um, trickery. I won't get as much stuff lowered, but I think I'm willing to part with some information because if I get the guilt-ridden guard, I can get 4 information afterwards. Okay, and if I roll a little bit too low, at least I'm sure I still have a fair chance of re-rolling. Okay, so I'm going for Trickery, I have to roll 9 or higher. So here we go. And I've rolled, haha, I knew it. I rolled a 6. Okay, and because I rolled a 6, I am now going to lose 2 information. So have just 1 information left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use up one of my tools so I can re-roll this 2. Hopefully I get a good number. And whoa, nice. So I was able to get a 5. Okay, I was able to get a 5. So I got a 9. Just what I needed. So I'm able to save the guilt-ridden guard. I put a well, I'll get the guilt-ridden guard in a bit. Now I'm just going to pay the price and reap the rewards. So what's going to happen here, because I've ignored the army recruitment, I have to reduce wealth by 3. And because the usurper has to spend on this, so 5 minus 3. Okay, oh, this is really turning out well. Okay, so I remove this die for now, just to remind me. Now all the tests are, because it's below 4, the tests are now going to be -1. So the tests become a lot easier. But fear is going to increase by 3. So now fear is at 8. And then clout is also at 8. All right. Because I was able to get the guilt-ridden guard and I only use trickery, I can choose one. Can only choose one here. I'm going to choose to reduce clout. Okay. I'm going to bring clout down by 4. So from 8 it becomes 4. So now I can get a free reroll. Oh, this is really good. Okay. And then I get to keep this card as an ally, which I think I'm going to already discard as early as now, because if I discard this card, I'm able to raise information by 4. I'm at 1. I want that information, so I'm going to bring it up now to 5. Oh, this is good. I have less rerolls, but it's fine. Because I rolled a 4, I use trickery, I can bring clout even lower now to 2. Oh, this is really good. Very good first roll. And then now I can either now get 2 tools or 2 information. We're loaded with information, so I'm going to get tools from the knight. Okay, so I'm going to discard this card, and then it's the second turn where I'm facing. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm facing 2 thugs. I'm facing 2 thugs and the usurper. So, uh, I don't like these thugs. I don't like these thugs because they can really eat up resources. Okay? I'm thinking of going up against the usurper, because even though the usurper makes everything really, really hard and the risk is a little bit higher, I get to keep my resources, and I think the resources are very, very important right now for me. And anyway, if I'm able to stop the usurper from doing what he does, I can actually gain 2 information and 2 tools, which is really, really good. Okay, anyway, tests are -1 because of wealth, and the clout allows me for a free reroll. So I think I can afford to ignore one of the thugs and go up against the usurper himself. So, oh, okay. So there's one of the thugs is going up against, yeah, is cornering an acrobat. Because I'm ignoring it, I know that wealth is going to go up by 3 and fear is going to go up by 3. So, oh no, it means that I have to make sure that I am able to bring down fear this particular turn, or else well, we're in deep trouble. 4 more and I lose. Okay, so okay, we're gonna put this. We're gonna worry about that later, and let's see what the usurper is up to. Oh, so the usurper is overseeing public executions. Okay, he's overseeing public executions. Um, yeah, if I fail, fear is going to go up by 2, which means I'm going to lose. So I cannot afford to lose. Yeah. Um, so I'm going to try to play it safe. I could either go for a 9 and bring fear down really, really low, or I can go for a 6. Anyway, I've got a reroll, but let's just live on the edge here. So let's go for a 9. Okay, force 8 plus 2 force, but minus 1 to the test, so that, yeah, 8 plus 2 minus 1, okay, 9, and then if anything goes wrong, I've got a lot of resources, I've got my reroll, we'll be fine. So I'm rolling now. I'm going to try to use force to stop this public execution, and oh! Alright, I rolled a 5 and a 1, and what happens here is, because I rolled a 1, fear increases by 2. This is not good. Um, yeah, so this now becomes a 6. Okay, now the interesting thing here is, of course, the highest fear can go is 12, and the only time we will lose when we hit 12 is at the end of the round. Okay, so what can I do? Well, I'm going to use one of my tools to reroll this one. Hopefully I get better. Oh, 6! Awesome. Okay. So I'm able to stop it, but you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my information to turn this 5 into a 4. Okay, the reason why I want a 4 is because I want to get the bonus of succeeding the test, so I can reduce the fear down to 2, down by 2. So this now become yeah, well, we will, yeah, this, yeah, we'll have to resolve these things in this order. So I ignored this. Wealth goes up by 3, so it now becomes a 5, and then fear goes up by 3, so it goes up to 12. Okay, so I have no choice. I have to reduce the fear. Okay, what happens here, because I stopped the public executions using force, I can reduce um, the wealth. Yeah, I can choose wealth, fear, or clout, and they're all at 4. So what I'm planning to do is to reduce wealth by 4. So wealth is now, yeah, the usurper's wealth is now down to 1. And then I am going to reduce fear by 4. Okay, so but then the 6 of a 12 becomes an 8. Okay, however, because I was able to get the 4, I'm going to now reduce this to, yeah, I'm going to reduce this by, yeah, I can still reduce fear by another 2. All right, so what I'm going to do to make it easier for me to remember things is I'm just gonna keep this at yeah, keep this die at 2. This one's I'm going to turn into a 4. Okay, and then lastly, because I went up against the usurper, I can now get 2 information and 2 tools. So I'm able to bring my tools to 5. Okay. And then my information to a 6. All right, I've got enough things to manipulate the cards. So now we've got these 3 cards. Okay. Yeah. Um yes. Okay. Now this is now the turn number 3. We see that there are 2 guards and 1 knight. Okay. I'd like to have an option. Hey, yeah, sorry. My son just dropped by. Just give me a few seconds. And here we go. All right. So we've got, yeah, 2 guards and 1 knight. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to face, so I am going to just ignore one of the guards. I hope it's not going to be too bad. Oh, okay. So one of the guards is harassing a merchant. What's going to happen is I know that at the end of the turn, wealth is going to increase by 4, and then clout is going to go up by 4. Okay. Hmm. I think I think I can afford to ignore the knight. I've got more than enough stuff. I want to be able to get the bonus of reducing clout. So I'm thinking of trying to trick the guard. Oh, there's a shady deal going on. Okay. And then of course I just realized I was supposed to have a free reroll earlier. I could have used that. But anyway, that's our situation. My bad for forgetting to use my free reroll. But anyway, so now I can go the easy way and try to just get a 5, or rather a 4. It's almost a sure win. Or I try to get an 8. So trickery when it comes to shady deals is 7. Yeah, and the guard adds 2, but because the wealth is really low, the guards are not that well equipped. So all I have to roll is an 8. Okay. So of course, if I roll a 1 or a 2, I'm going to lose information. But anyway, I'm fine with that. Going to go for the 8. And good luck. Whoa. Ah, okay. Because I rolled a 1, I am going to lose 2 information. Yeah, so that's one of the interesting things about this game. Uh, Resources are easy come, easy go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to reroll this one using the free reroll of the cloud. Now I remembered. Okay, so I'm going to reroll. Whoa, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've succeeded. Um, do I want to use my information to get a 4? Yeah, to get extra clout. Uh, yes, I will use that. So I'm moving this to a 3. Okay, and this 3 becomes a 4. All right. So let's resolve things. Um, Wealth goes up by 4. So all I do is just put this 4 back. And then clout goes up by 4. So now we've got it at 6. Now, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to next resolve this. I can only reduce 1 by 4. I like reducing wealth by 4. Okay, so it's back to a 1. Neutralized it. And then now with a guard, because I use trickery, I can reduce clout by 2. Okay, so it's back to a 4. Now I have a choice whether I want 2 more information or 2 clout, or reduce the clout even further. Um, it's early in the game, and I'm a little bit afraid. I'm going to just go for information. Okay, so I've got 5 tools, 5 information, and we're at the end of, yeah, we're towards the end of the first round. We've got 2 mercenaries and a thug. Um, I'd like to keep my options open, so I'm going to ignore one of the mercenaries. And ooh, okay, so this mercenary is extorting somebody. Okay, so wealth is going to go up by 2, fear is going to go up by 2, and clout is going to go up by 1. Oh my. Um, okay. I think I'm brave enough to face one of the thugs, because I'm hoping that if I defeat the thug, I can bring down 1 clout and 1 fear, at least by 1. I'm hoping that the mercenary is a good one. So what's going to happen here is, oh, the thug is confiscating goods. So I just have to either roll a 5 or a 6. I am going to roll for a, I am going to roll for a 5. Should I roll for a 5? No, let's be brave. Let's roll for a 6. Okay, so I'm going to go up against force. And I rolled a 2 and a 3. Okay. Because I rolled a 2, I lose 2 tools. Gosh. Okay, so from 5, I'm reduced to a 3. Um, is it worth it though? I think it is. I'm going to spend 1 information. So the 5 becomes a 4 to be able to get 1 tool back. We'll get the tool later. Okay. In the meantime, what's going to happen is, let's resolve things. I've ignored it. Wealth goes up by 4. It's back to 5. Okay. Fear goes up by 3. So the 6 becomes a 9. And clout goes up by 2. So the 4 becomes a 6. Okay. Because I used force, I can now reduce one of them by 4. I am thinking I am going to reduce fear by 4, so the 9 now becomes a 5, and then I am going to be able to yeah, so that's, I'm done with that. Okay, by the way, I was able to use, yeah, sorry, I was supposed to turn this into a 4, right, because I used one of the information. So now, because I used force, I'm able to get 1 tool. So the 3 becomes a 4. And then I get -1 clout. So fear is now reduced to 4. Clout is reduced to 5. Now uh, that ends the first round. That one looked rather easy. Famous last words. So what I'm going to do for the next round just to also give a demonstration of how things can um, be modified according to if you want more of a challenge and more uncertainty. Um, so yeah, I'm just shuffling the cards again here. This time round, okay, there we go. I hope I shuffled it well. This time round, the cards are face up like this. Um, the, the tracker goes here. The round tracker goes up by one, so we're now at round two. I don't get any additional information and tools because all my information and tools are already way above one. However, the usurper tracker, the wealth goes up by two. So from five, this now becomes seven. Fear increases by one. So the four becomes a five. And then clout becomes, from five, it becomes a six. Okay. Thinking of how we started, I feel I wasn't able to really make that much progress. I think I was able to more or less survive just right. I was able to gain two tools. Yeah, two more resources. Yeah, than when I started. But fear is still the same. Wealth increased by one, and clout increased by one. So should I make things a little bit more exciting? Yeah, let's make things more exciting. So what we can do is we can add a special rule for round two so that you guys get an experience of how special rules work. So here we go. I've chosen this one. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna affect me negatively this round, but yeah, so I have to choose a knight whenever possible. It means that the knights are really looking for me. They're setting traps for me. I'm just gonna tuck it in here so I won't forget. Yeah, and let's make things even more exciting because I won't experience this special rule won't apply for this particular round because yeah, we're seeing the events. Uh, yeah, I mean the cards events up. So let's choose another challenge. And here, oh, Lord of the Rabble. Thugs add +1 to both tests. Okay, now I think this is where we start feeling the burn. Okay, here we go. Okay, just do one more round just to give you guys an idea. I don't want this playthrough to run for too long. So, okay, round two begins. You see that there's a guilt-ridden guard. There's a shady deal. And then there is the the cornered acrobat. So there are two potential allies that we can get. What I think I will do is hmm, I will ignore this shady deal, and then still good with resources. I think I could probably try to save the cornered acrobat. Okay, and who is cornering the cornered acrobat? So we are going to discover it's a mercenary. Okay, I've lost all my bonuses from yeah, I've lost all my advantage because of the start of the round, but I can now either go for a 7 if I were to use force, or I could just go for a 6. All right, let's see what is going to happen. Fear is going to go up by 2, and clout is going to go up by 3. So what I'm going to do is uh, I'm going to use trickery. Yeah, I'm going to use trickery so I can bring down 2 tracks, or at least minimize the damage. And if I'm extremely lucky, I might be able to reduce fear. So here we go. Let's roll. Trickery. Let's get a 6 or higher. Whoa, okay. Yes, we were able to get a 6 or higher, but we lose 2 information. Oh man. But we were able at least to get the cornered acrobat as our ally. Okay, but yeah, I'll set the cornered acrobat aside later. Okay, let's just resolve the ignored event. So fear goes up by 2. So the 5 becomes a 7. Yeah, the 5 becomes a 7. The 5 becomes a 7, and then clout from 4, 5, 6. Oh, it becomes a 9. This is not good. But anyway, we're gonna reduce it soon. Then we go to the cornered acrobat. The cornered acrobat, because we use trickery, we're able to reduce fear and clout by 2. So fear from 7. Oh, if you're, so fear, we've been able to reduce fear by 2. So kind of neutralized it. So 7 goes back to 5. And then clout from 9, it becomes a 7. Still a little bit too close for comfort, but it's fine. And then I get to keep this card. If I discard the cornered acrobat, I can get a +2 in a die result. So that's cool. And then finally, let's deal with the mercenary. I was not able to get um, a 4. So the only thing I can choose now is either I reduce fear by 2 or I get 2 tools. Because I lost 2 information, I want more tools. So I'm going to bring this tools to a 6. Hopefully things will be better. So what happens next? Oh my goodness. Okay. Um, all right. Here's the thing. Cloud can really go high with the festivities, because if I ignore this, Cloud is going to go up by 5, even though they're gonna lose 3. The usurper is gonna lose 3 wealth. He has to spend for those festivities. Okay, so that's a little bit of a challenge here. On the other hand, Arson, fear is going to increase by 5, and wealth is going to increase by 2. These are 2 cards that I usually try to avoid whenever I can. If I ignore this, wealth is going to go up by 3, fear is going to go up by 3. Yeah, but those 2 other challenges are yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the usurper confiscate goods, and then should I spoil the festivities, or should I stop some establishments from burning? Well, let's let people have a party. Let's stop the fire. Oh, okay. I chose a knight. Hmm. Okay. I know wealth and fear are going to go up. Well, anyway, I've got the cornered acrobat. Now the acrobat is gonna help me against the knight. Maybe I should go and do the brave thing and roll a 10. Let's see if I can roll a 10. Okay, so yeah, roll for 10, roll for 10, whoop, and okay. What did I get? Got a 5 and the 1, and because I got a 1, clout goes up by 1, so now clout is an 8. Well, the nice thing is I didn't lose stuff, right? So what I can do is, yeah, I've got no free rerolls. I'm going to use one of my tools to reroll this one. I hope it's nothing bad. And I lost. I got a 2. This is what I'm talking about. I lost 2 information. Goodbye information. I know nothing now. I'm going to use another uh, tool to reroll this. Gosh, these knights are so hard to trick. And yes, okay, finally I got a 10. I wish I was able to get a 4. Well, not really. I needed a 10 to survive anyway, but okay. So what's going to happen is this. So I didn't get any bonus, but at least I'm able to reduce 2 things. So wealth goes up by 3. So from 6, this now becomes a 9. Okay, fear increases by 3. So fear is now from 5 to 8. All right. And then we're able to now choose what we're going to reduce. I am going to reduce wealth by 4. So I'll just set this aside. We've got, no. So we're not going to get ourselves confused. Wealth is now at 5. And then I can either reduce fear or clout. I am thinking I'm going to reduce clout. I know it's risky, but at least I got the free rerolls again. And then, yeah, that's about it for arson. And then for the knight, what can I get from the knight? So I can get either 2 information or 2 tools. Because I lost my tools, because I lost my information, I'm going to try to get more information. So there we go. All right, we're now going up against these guys. Okay, so there's another army recruitment. I'm tempted to what would be a good strategy? I think I am going to, okay, I don't like extortion because wealth is going to go really high. Everything's gonna go high. Hmm. I think I'll ignore the recruitment. So wealth is gonna go down by 3. Fear is going to go up by 3, and clout is going to go up by 3. So I think that's kind of good, except that um, I can only choose one usually when it comes to these choices. I'll only be able to bring down 1 track, but technically I'll be able to bring 2 down because of wealth going down. That's good. I think I am going to go for uh, I'm going to try to go for extortion, or yeah, I'm going to try to stop the extortion. And it's the guards doing extortion. So, oh, that's good. I'm going to go for this. Okay, I'm going to try to roll a 6 or higher. That should be easy. I've got a cornered acrobat anyway. Um, if I'm lucky, I should be able to get a 4 to get more information. And then, yeah, I could bring Cloud to... I could practically neutralize Cloud and minimize the damage of fear. Yeah, let's go for it. So 6 or higher, here we go. Whoa! And oh, nice. We've got a 5, 6, 7, 8. We succeed the test. I want to use one of my information to turn this into a 4 so I can get the bonus. So spend 1 information to get 2 information. I think that's great. Okay, let's resolve things. I ignored army recruitment, so wealth goes down by 3. So now, yeah, the usurper kind of stretched himself. Jokes on him. Fear goes up by 3. So 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh. So we've got the 6. We've got an 11 now. And then clout is also going to go up by 3. So clout is now at 7. Alright, that was kind of brutal. But we expected that. Um, because we used force, we're able to reduce clout um, by 2. Yeah, let's reduce fear first. Fear is reduced by 2. So this 11 is now a 9. And then clout from 7. Well, yeah, we kind of... Yeah, 7, 6, 5. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Okay. We have a 4. I'm able to... And we succeeded the test, so I get 2 more information. So my 1 becomes a 3. So I've got 3 information now. And then I can choose 2 more information or 2 clout. I am going to reduce the clout by 2. Okay. I reduce the clout by 2. So the 5 becomes a 3. Okay, brutal, brutal, brutal. And what do we see here? Oh, so there's a tribute collection. Wealth is gonna go up again. Well, I'd like to take advantage of this. Okay, tribute collection. Wealth is gonna go up by 5. And it's gonna go up by 2 fear. Yeah, we want to bring fear down as much as we can. So I think to be able to bring fear down, we have to face public executions. You know what? Fear is gonna, wealth is gonna go up anyway, because it's at the end of the turn. Um, let's just leave the usurper to collect his tribute from the people, and we're going to stop the public executions. Oh, we're going up against a knight, so inadvertently, they're really hunting for us now. But luckily, well, first off, we get a -1 because the usurper is financially tight, so we only have to roll an 8 for the force. And then the trickery, we just have to reduce it by, yeah, only have to roll a 6. I'm going to go for the force because it's my last chance to use the cornered acrobat. Okay, anyway, still got enough tools to stop it, and This will allow me, public executions will allow me to reduce two tracks by, yeah, two tracks by four. And maybe I could even push it even further by getting a four on the four. So have to roll an eight. Okay, let's do this. Okay, fight the knight using force. Stop them from executing people, and there we go. And oh, nice! I was able to roll a 10. I've gotten a 4. This is the best setup ever. Acrobat I didn't need after all. Anyway, we'll deal with the acrobat later. Um, okay, so this is, yeah, wealth goes up by 5. So now it's a 7. Okay, I think I've set myself up into some problems here. And then fear is going to go up by 2. Now it's at 11. Okay. Uh, I can reduce fear by 5. Well, first by 4. So from 11, it becomes a 7. Cool. And then wealth. Yeah, I want to reduce the wealth. Reducing wealth is so helpful. So I'm going to reduce this. Take the 5. Yeah, reduce it by 4. So what happens is, yeah, wealth is now reduced to 3. Okay. And then the knight. Yeah, because of the 4, I get a bonus. I'm able to reduce fear even further. So fear is now from 7, it becomes yeah, it becomes 6. That's cool. Okay. And then I can get 2 information or 2 tools. I would like to get information. Okay. So I use a cornered acrobat, wasn't able to use him. And that ends round 2. And then what happens is round 3. So I shuffle these cards again. Round 3. We're going to go enemy side up. I'm going to move the tracker to round tracker to 3 now. I don't get any additional information or tools because I'm well stocked. However, wealth becomes goes up to 5. Clout goes up by 1. I still have my free reroll this turn. Good. And then fear from 6 it becomes 7. Okay. And let's just say I still feel that what I'm going through is something very, very easy, so maybe I could add another rule. Fearmonger. Ho ho! Plus 2 fear at the start of each round. Well, in a way, I got lucky. Or maybe unlucky, because the round is starting, which means the 7 is now a 9. Okay. At least I'm able to reduce the clout. Okay. Oh shucks, I'm going against two thugs, and the thugs add +1 to both tests. I don't like the thugs. I'm gonna ignore one of them. At least I'll have a choice to ignore. Oh! So the thug is going after a cornered acrobat. I'm gonna go up against the usurper. Oh! I'm kinda lucky. I'm kind of lucky. Public executions. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to roll big. I'm going to try to get a 10. And hopefully I'll be able to reduce fear big time. Wealth and fear. Okay. Here we go. So I have to roll a 10 or higher. I've got the dice. And go. Was able to roll a 7. It's not enough. But I will use my resources now. So 3, 7. I will bring this 7 to a 10 by using 3 information. So my information now is reduced to 2. This 3 now becomes a 6. And yes, I've succeeded. And I was able to get a 4. So what happens? Wealth goes up by 3. So this is now an 8. Okay, this is now an 8. And fear goes up by 3. Oh my. This now is a 12. Okay, so if I'm not able to reduce this when the turn ends, I lose. But I think we've got enough resources to resolve it, right? So we look at public execution. Yeah, I can reduce wealth by 4, which I'm definitely going to do. Boom. And then fear, I definitely have to reduce that or else I'll lose. So 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. Okay. And then because I've got the bonus, I was able to roll a 4. I should be able to reduce fear again by another 2. So from 8, this now becomes a 6. Fear is now reduced to 6. And then I can get 2 information. Oh, thank goodness. That was something well spent. And then 2 tools. Got a 6. All right. Oh, okay. Now I have no choice. I have to ignore the mercenary because I have to face a knight. The knights are hunting me. There's a manhunt. So, what is... Oh, okay. Wow. The mercenary is recruiting. Yeah, still doing some army recruitment. So which knight am I going to face? I am going to go up against this knight who is up to a shady deal. Ha! Okay. I'm not too fond of this, but... Alright, I am going to go up. I'm going to try to trick the knight. They're kind of harder to trick, but I will trick them anyway. So I have to roll a 9, no, 7 plus 2, but because the wealth is down, I just have to roll a 6 or higher. Okay, so I'm going to roll my dice. 6 or higher, 6 or higher. Let's go. Oh, and oh, shucks. Yes, I did get a 6. But the clout goes up by 1. I don't like that. Um, I am... Okay, this is the tricky part. Do I want to do this? Because if I turn this into a 2, then I will lose 2 more information. But I can reduce clout by 2 even further. No, but I am going to... I can gain some stuff back. Okay, so what am I going to do? I am... Yeah, I think we could do that. Let's just play it risky. So I use 2 of my clout, 2 of my information to turn this into a 4, and this one into a 2. So I still have 6. I still, oh wait, no, 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 no. Wait, sorry. So 6. Oh, I haven't really succeeded yet. Okay. I haven't succeeded yet because 7, 8, 9. I have to roll an 8. Now that makes my choices a lot easier. So I'm going to use, I'm going to use um, one of my tools to reroll the 1. Got a 3. Yes, I got an 8. I will use one of the tools, one of my information to turn this into a 4. There we go. Got a 9. Okay. So I can get the bonus of this. Alright, let's do this. Okay. I ignored this. Good. Wealth is now reduced to a 1. Yes, I can finally get the bonus. Fear goes up by 3. So the 6 becomes now a 9. And clout goes up by 3. So the 5 becomes the 5 becomes an 8. Okay. And then because I use trickery, I can reduce 1 by 4. I am going to reduce fear by 4. So fear is now back to 5. Okay. And then I'm able to reduce clout by 2. So the 8 now becomes a 6. Oof, things are really tough all over. Okay, now I'm going to face a mercenary, a guard, and another mercenary. Okay. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I'd like to have options, so I'll just ignore one of the mercenaries, and I'll probably ignore this guy. Shucks, I would have wanted to help the guild-ridden guard, but clout, I know now that clout is going to go up by 4, and the fear is going to go up by 3. So I am going to, I'm going to face the guard, who is extorting. Gosh, I don't like extortion. Well, nobody is supposed to like extortion. So anyway, I will resort to trickery. Okay, I'm going to try to trick the guard, because if I'm extremely lucky, I will be able to reduce clout by 4. I will be able to neutralize it, and I'll be able to reduce fear by 1. So I am going to go for this. I have to roll an 8 or higher, so let's go. 8 or higher, and okay, we got a 6. And we lose 2 information. Great, 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 great. So yeah, and we're not out of the woods yet. I am going to use one of my tools. So from 5 to 4, I will have to re-roll this 1. Hopefully I get something better. And oh, nice. Okay. Okay, should I risk it? Yeah, we'll never get another chance. I'm gonna use all my information to turn this 5 into a 4. Okay, so I can get the bonus. Here we go. Clout goes up by 4. So now it's at 10. and fear goes up by 3. So fear is now at 8. Okay, the good news is I don't have to um yeah, the good news is I don't have to worry about wealth right now. So I can reduce fear by 4, remove this, and then clout. I will, yeah, no, I can't do anything about clout yet. But here, because I succeeded the test, I can reduce clout by 2. So this, the 10 becomes an 8. And, should I get 2 more information, or should I reduce this even further? Now let's live on the edge. So I am going to reduce this clout by 2. Okay, so I mean I won't have any modifiers at the moment, but who knows, I might be able to get something. All right, the thing is now wealth, because it's below yeah, it's below 4, it's -1 to tests, but because now fear is below 4, it has +1 to test, so they neutralize each other. Okay, you got no information left, or you only have tools, so I'm walking in blind. Okay, I don't like thugs. I want information, so I'm going to go up against the guard, that's for sure. um so which one do I ignore? I will ignore the mercenary, because why not? Oh, the mercenary is confiscating goods, and then the thug, well, I don't know what the thug is, but the guard is busy collecting tribute. I am thinking, because wealth is going to go up by 3 and so is fear, maybe what we could do is, let's live on the edge, guys. I'll try to roll a 10 by using, I'll try to trick the guard out of the tribute collection. That will allow me to reduce things by 2, and probably even more with regard to clout. We're nearing the end game. Okay, we're nearing the end game, so I want to keep these tracks as low as possible, especially because the fearmonger, the track is going to go really up later. All right, so let's go. And oh my goodness. Ha! Um, Jokes on the guard. Even though I rolled a 1, there's no information to get from me anymore. Haha. So I'm just gonna reroll. I have to reroll both. Oh no. Okay, that's how it is. And okay. Okay, I have nothing. There's nothing that he can steal from me. I'm going to use the last 2, because why not? It's the last turn anyway for this round. So let's see if I can. Okay. 5, 6, 7. I've lost. But good thing the tracks are low enough, I think. So I've got nothing. But let's go. Wealth goes up by 3, so this becomes 4. Fear goes up by 3, so the 4 becomes a 7. Okay. Wealth goes up by 5. It's on a 9. Oh my. And then fear goes up by 2. The 7 becomes a 9. Well, at least clout didn't go up. Haha. Okay, but we've got nothing. we're off to our last round. We're at the climax here. Okay, wait, let me shuffle it again because it's an even round. Because it's an even round, we are going to face the situations event side up. Okay, and whew, okay, wealth. Well, wait, we will get, because we have nothing, we got a consolation prize. We get 2 tools and 2 information back. Do I want to add this fourth challenge? Yeah, well, we're here. Oh, whenever we've got 2 tools, we can reduce the clout by 1. Hooray. So right now, yeah, we've reduced, yeah, we've got 2 tools. It means that we can reduce clout by 1. Great. However, these are all gonna go up. Clout is back to 6. Fear. Oh, because of the special rule, start of each round. Fear is at 11. And then wealth. Wealth is also at 11. Okay. We don't have that much resources. I think we're gonna have an early end here. Okay. And especially because wealth is now going to make everything harder. The usurper is so super rich at this point. Okay. Um, I am thinking we need to reduce fear, and all of these cause fear except the merchant. Wealth is gonna go up anyway. My priority is to reduce fear. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna ignore the merchant. The wealth is gonna go up by 4 as well as the clout. I think we can worry about that later on. Um, I'm gonna stop an extortion, and who am I going to face? Oh, a thug. Because of Lord of the Rabble, thugs add +1 to both tests. So trickery becomes an 8, force becomes a 7. But because the wealth is also at the 9 to 12 is at a 9 to 12 range, so this 7 is actually a 9, and this force is actually an 8. All right. I'm desperate. Haha, I'm desperate, so I'm going to try to roll an 8. I'm gonna roll a 9 rather. Anyway. Up. Yeah, 7, 8, 9. All right. Uh, is it worth turning this into a 4? No, I don't think so. But anyway, I can choose one. I can reduce one by wealth, fear, or anyway, let's do things in order first, okay? So wealth reaches a maximum of, yeah, so wealth is now at 12. Clout is now at 10. Okay, and I can only reduce one. I'm going to reduce fear by 4. So this is now a 7. And then I am able to reduce clout and fear. Yeah, so this is also resolved already. And then upon defeat, of the thug. Clout and fear also go by down by 1, so the 10 becomes a 9. Consolation. And then, yeah, the 7 becomes a 6 with regard to fear. That doesn't give me really any bonuses, but oh well. Okay, got tribute collection, festivities, goods. Huh, okay. I think I should use trickery, spoil the festivities a bit. Uh, things are hard all around. I am going to avoid. I'm going to ignore tribute collection because anyway, you can't get any richer than this at this point. Ha! So yeah, and this will only increase fear by 1. Who's confiscating goods again? I think it's okay. It's mercenaries. All right. So I have to roll a 9 or higher. Yeah, I'm going to try to roll a 9 or higher. All right, let's go. And I was able to get a 6. Oh, I got 12. Cool. I'm not gonna get anything new, but it's fine. Wealth is at maximum. Fear. Fear goes up by 2. Okay, so yeah, it becomes an 8. Fear is now at an 8. There we go. Festivities. I am going to... Okay, this is a little bit risky, but I'll go for it anyway. I am going to reduce wealth by 4. So the 12 becomes an 8. And I am going to reduce clout by 4. So the 9 becomes a 5. Whoops. 9 becomes a 5. Okay, there we go. Wasn't able to get any bonuses, but I'm kind of grateful already. But I can now reduce fear by 2. Well, that's not so bad. Um, I'm not getting any tools, but let's just live on the edge at this point. This is our last round. Okay. Oh, 2 shady deals and an army recruitment. I don't like shady deals. Um, I am going to deal. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore this shady deal. I wanna aim for these force 8s. At least the rolls are going to be more or less normal now at this point. Famous last words. Oh, okay. I'm going to go up against the usurper. Cool. I'm kind of desperate. I want to reduce as much as I can. I'm gonna try to roll for a 10. I think I've got enough to manipulate my die results. And let's go. Oh, nice. Who would have thought? I got a 12. I am going to cheat this a bit. I'm going to use 2 information to reduce this 6 to a 4, and you guys will see why. Um, okay, I ignored this particular shady deal. So fear goes up by 2, so it's back to 8. And clout goes up by 3, which turns this also into an 8. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, so there we go. And then because I used force, I can reduce 2 things by 3. I am planning to reduce clout by 3. So I kind of negated the darn thing. It's fine. And then I am going to reduce. Shall we be brave? Let's be brave. I'm going to reduce fear by 3. So now it becomes a 5. Okay, that's cool. But because we went up against the usurper and we were able to roll a 4, I should be able to reduce the fear down to a 3. Okay, this is a little bit risky because it means that there are +1 on tests now. The usurpers becomes desperate. And then of course I'm going to gain 2 information and 2 tools. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Um do I want to go up against arson or public executions? All of them are pretty bad. Haha. But this will allow me. Do I still need this though? Because this is the last turn until I reveal the surprise. Okay, I'm going to just go up against the well, no, no, my best bet is to ignore the guard. Sorry. Well, don't know if I'm saying it to myself or not. And then, shall I go for public executions? Or, of course, on one hand, I would say it doesn't really matter, but no, it actually matters. Depends on who's behind. What's behind door number 1, door number 2? I am going to go up against. I think people can take care of themselves while things are burning. They can escape public executions. And oh, okay, guard. I think I'm a bit lucky. Just have to roll an 8. 8 or higher. I think I can do that. I can still get 2 information if need be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. 8 or higher. 8 or higher. And let's go. And 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's not too bad, I suppose. I lose 1 tool. 4. And then 3, 2. Ah, no, sorry, 3. 3. And then, yeah, so it's not a success. We just need 1 more, but I'm going to use all my information to bring this to a 4. Why am I doing this? Yeah, and then yeah, clout is going to go up by 1, by the way. 1. Here we go. So clout is now at 6. Okay, let's resolve things. Um, fear is going to go up by, yeah, clout is going to go up to a 10. So what happens is, yeah, 6 plus 4. Uh, yeah, 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So I just put a 6 here. Oof, okay. And then fear is going to become a 6. Okay. Now let's reap our rewards. Yeah, now I think I can still snag a nice win here. I'm going to reduce wealth by 4, so it now becomes a 2. And then I am going to reduce clout by 4. This also becomes a 2. And then this guard, I could get 2 information or 2 clout. Well, I'm not too interested in information anymore. I'll just reduce the clout. And yep, there we go. We survived 4 rounds. So we didn't lose. Yay! But now we're going to look at the games and what were we able to do. You were able to reduce both clout and fear to 4 or less. So we've sparked hope in the people. Hooray! Okay, I wasn't able to reduce all of the tracks. That's fine. Sometimes it happens. Um, However, I did mention a particular surprise because if you want a real climactic ending, what we can do now is to move these dice and flip it up. We can have a final showdown with the usurper. Winner takes all. So I could actually quit now and say that, okay, we've been able to spark hope from the people and then quit while I'm still ahead. But just for the sake of this particular playthrough, I think we can do a climactic showdown where I have to roll 10 twice. Okay. But is the wealth above 4? Yes. So instead of rolling 10, I have to roll a 12 twice. Is fear above 4? No. So well, it doesn't really matter. I don't have any information anyway. Clout above 4? No. So I can still reroll thrice. Should I? Should I not? The odds are not with me, but oh well, let's have fun. Okay. Let's see if I can roll a 12. Oh, okay. Highly unlikely. Gonna use 2 tools to reroll both dice, and well, I can use my last tool to reroll this 4, and okay. The usurper defeats me. Game over. Well, and yeah, I should have not confronted the usurper. But anyway, it was fun. I hope this gives you a good idea of how the game works. I hope it's the playthrough has been exciting, and I hope it does give the meaningful decisions and a sense of adventure that I hope the game is able to create. So thank you for watching, and if you guys have any comments, suggestions on how I can improve this game, please let me down. Yeah, please let me know in the comments below. All right. Thank you very much.